Tennis fans are a special breed. We argue about the GOAT debate like it's a political election. We defend our favorite players like they're family members. And for some reason, the player you choose to support usually says a lot about you. Your personality, your tennis style, and sometimes your delusions. Because let's be honest, every fan base in tennis has a type. The people who worship certain players tend to act the same way on the court, in the comments section, and sometimes even in real life. So today, we're breaking down what your favorite tennis player says about you. But before we start roasting half the tennis world, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy tennis content like this. Hot Take Tennis is about all things tennis, deep dives, hot takes, and occasionally offending entire fan bases. So if that sounds like your thing, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and let's get into it. To start off, we'll talk about Rod Laver. If your favorite tennis player is Rod Laver, you're over 50 years old, guaranteed. You long for the good old days when tennis was played in pristine white outfits at private country clubs, where everyone drank lemonade and pretended professionalism didn't exist. You miss the aesthetic of wood rackets. You talk about how the game used to be more pure, more gentlemanly, less about power and more about touch. And every time someone brings up modern tennis, you immediately say something like, "Oh well, these kids today would never survive in the wood racket era." Meanwhile, modern players are hitting forehands at 90 miles per hour. But hey, we respect the nostalgia. Pete Sampras fans. So if Pete Sampras is your favorite player, you absolutely love a serving masterclass. You think watching someone hit 35 aces in a match is the pinnacle of tennis entertainment. Your favorite matches are the ones where the rallies last exactly 2 shots. And deep down, whether you admit it or not, you genuinely believe that Sampras would be able to beat today's players. Despite the fact that modern athletes are bigger, faster, stronger, and train like Olympic sprinters. But in your mind, it doesn't matter. Because to you, the serve is the ultimate weapon. And nobody served like Sampras. Alright, Andre Agassi fans. So, you guys are easy to identify. You loved him because he was a firecracker. The attitude, the charisma, the rebellious energy, but at the same time you secretly wished he could have loved tennis a little bit more. Because every Agassi fan has read the autobiography Open, and every Agassi fan still struggles to process the fact that their favorite player admitted he hated the sport. Also, Agassi fans at club matches are almost always wearing something ridiculous. A weird bandana, neon shorts, some kind of outfit that makes the 1990s proud. You don't just play tennis, you make a statement. Roger Federer fans. Now, if Roger is your favorite player, you believe in true class. Tennis to you is not just about winning. It's about style, grace, elegance, effortless movement. And whenever the GOAT debate comes up, your favorite argument isn't statistics. Your argument is always something like, yes, sure, he might not have the most Masters 1000s or slams or longest time at world number 1, but nobody played tennis as beautifully as Federer. You value the aesthetic of the game, the one-handed backhand, the fluid footwork, the calm demeanor. To you, Federer didn't just win matches. He made tennis look like art. Nadal fans. If Nadal is your favorite player, you scream "Vamos!" after every point, even though you don't speak a single word of Spanish. You love intensity, you love fighting spirit, and you absolutely love the sleeveless capri look. You're the type of player who celebrates like you just won Roland Garros after winning a random Tuesday night club match. Every point has to be a battle, every rally is a war, and when things get tough, you try to channel your inner Nadal and do your best to outwork everyone on the court. Novak Djokovic fans. Now, Djokovic fans have the strongest argument in the GOAT debate, and you absolutely love reminding people of that fact. You've been defending Novak for years, through the controversies, the crowd hostility, through every moment when the tennis world seemed to turn against him. And now that he has the records, he's the undisputed GOAT, well, you're ready. You proudly tell everyone that you knew he would become a GOAT when he had 15 slams and the others were still ahead. Also, you believe that anger leads to better tennis. You play your best when you're fired up, sometimes a little too fired up, and your club opponents have definitely seen you mutter something aggressive after missing a backhand. Carlos Alcaraz fans, if Alcaraz is your favorite player, you're a next-gen super fan. You love the new stars, you love the future of the sport. And yes, let's be honest, you may have hopped on the bandwagon a little bit once Alcaraz started winning everything. But that's okay, because watching Alcaraz play is ridiculously fun. You love staying in the moment, you love the energy, you love the fearless tennis, and on the court, you're usually a blast to play with. But make no mistake, you also have a fiery personality when competition starts. Jannik Sinner fans. Now, you Sinner fans are interesting, because if Jannik Sinner is your favorite player, there's a good chance you act a little bit like him. Calm, focused, quiet, almost robotic. Your friends sometimes worry about how dry your personality is. You're a nice person, don't get us wrong. You're polite. But you also have this slightly intimidating energy because you're so serious all the time. When you step onto the court, it's all business. No drama, no emotion, just efficient destruction. Ben Shelton fans, if Ben Shelton is your favorite player, you absolutely love the loud atmosphere on the tennis court. You watch way too much American college tennis, you thrive on hype, crowds, energy, and you are obsessed with American players. In your mind, the next American men's Grand Slam champion is inevitable, and that champion is Ben Shelton. At least, that's what you keep telling everyone. So that's what your favorite tennis player says about you. And let's be honest, some of these probably hit a little too close to home, but tennis fans are passionate people, and that's what makes the sport so fun to follow. If you enjoyed this video and want to see part 2, drop a comment telling me which player I should roast next. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more tennis hot takes. Thanks for watching.